kind of beer can you get for £1.25p a can? Is it any good? Check out this review to find out more. Welcome to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're going to do a review of two beers, and these beers you can buy for just £1.25p a can. I mean, how good can they really be? So, when I started my craft beer journey, we went and, I went to shop in Aldi quite a lot, and I saw some beers there, and I thought, oh, these look a bit interesting. £1.25 a can, why don't we try them? So these are the two beers I'm going to try today. This is an Innis and Gunn, and it's called Mangoes on the Run, a mango IPA. Pretty obvious what that's going to taste like. And then there's another one, this one here. This is a Williams Brothers, and it's a Grapefruit IPA. As I say, quite cheap, 330ml cans. The Grapefruit IPA, a classic IPA enhanced by natural bursts of grapefruit flavour, refreshing and bitter to the end. And the alcohol on this one, that's 5.5%, so it's a decent level of alcohol. And the Innis and Gunn Mangoes on the Run, again, 5.6%, pretty decent. £1.25. £1.25. I paid £4 or £5 for cans of beer before, so let's see what these are like. Let's crack them into the glass. We're going to start with the Grapefruit IPA. Lively. I'm going to pour it into a San Miguel glass. There. Well, it certainly looks quite lively. You can see here, quite a sort of, it's got a slight haziness to it. We've got a just 2-finger head there. You can see the level of carbonation there. See that exploding up the glass? Let's get some smells. Surprisingly enough, it's a grapefruit smell, but it's a real sweetness. Sometimes grapefruit can be quite sharp and tart, but this is quite sweet. Probably more like a pink grapefruit, which is a sweeter type of grapefruit. I mean, it smells nice. It gets the taste buds going already before you even get it near your mouth. I think the issue for me with some of these and the price of them is how much of it is, do they make the beer, make a nice IPA and then think, well, let's make it a bit more mango-y and put some sort of mango concentrate in it. I suppose the truth's in the tasting, so let's taste it. So cheers, everyone. It's fresh, really refreshing. And it's like a mango flavoured lager. It's very light. It's the sort of the grapefruit tartness sort of hits in the back of the throat after you've had it in there for a while. But look at it. It's maintaining its head really well. It's very, very drinkable. On a hot day, you can make the mistake of drinking about 3 or 4 of these and thinking that's going to quench your thirst, just because the fruitiness of it. That's a really great beer. £1.25. £1.25. That is a really good beer for £1.25. I would recommend that. It's a good beer. Okay, let's try the next one, shall we? So this one is the Mango IPA. So I expect this to have a more mango flavouring than a grapefruit. And you can see there we've got a little bit of fizz that's popping out there. I'm going to pour this into a different glass. So don't worry, I'm not making another glass dirty with this one. And this one, you can see it's much darker. I mean, that is a very, it is like a dark amber lager. So we'll have a little smell of that. Not as powerful as the last one. The last one you could smell the grapefruit really straight away. It's fruity, but it's quite subtle. I'm finding it difficult to really pick out the mango, so I'm gonna just get cracked straight on and take a drink. Cheers, everyone. quite smooth. It's pleasant. It's not horrible. And I'm always thinking at the back of my mind when I'm drinking these beers that it was £1.25. But there's nothing wrong with this beer at all. The mango is very subtle though. I mean, if you take an IPA, a New England IPA, some of those sort of more expensive beers that you've seen maybe reviewed on the channel before, they really have a strong mango flavour. This one is a lot more subtle. It's quite drinkable. It's like an ale. It's a golden ale with a slightly fruity taste, and it's probably what you would expect. Let's have a look and see if it actually tells you anything about the. I mean, it's not very obvious in terms of the type of hops that are used. This says, the Son of a Gun is the fruitiest member we have brewed. We've taken the fruitiest hops we could find and turned them into an IPA, then added a mountain of mangoes. Doesn't say what sort of hops they are, but it's a pleasant beer, and I would also give this one a thumbs up. £1.25. So if you want to go to Aldi and you want to try craft beer, similar to my journey here when we're starting to learn, then you can't go wrong with these. It gives you a sort of introduction. It takes it a step further than your normal sort of mass-produced lagers, and these aren't bad at all for the price. So we'll see you in the next video. Keep on rocking.